It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon, two-time heavyweight champion of the world. And you're watching Sports Icons. Subscribe. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Champ.
Okay, so I woke up early this morning to see a report by the Daily Mail stating how Tyson Fury was recently refused entry into the United States of America. Now, my initial thought process was, well, it was only about a week ago that he put footage of himself with his wife Paris in Miami, Florida on a boat with something saying, with him saying to Paris, living our best life or something like that. So automatically, my initial reaction would be, well, maybe that report is wrong. Now, granted, that was the only footage that he put up. Usually when Tyson Fury is on holiday, much like he was when he's in the south of France with his dad and his wife and his kids and all that kind of stuff, he'd be putting out footage after footage after footage. On this one, he only put out that one of him and his wife on the boat. Now, it is possible that firstly, this report is wrong, for sure. Secondly, it's possible that Tyson Fury was refused entry into the US. Tyson Fury got home, put out that footage of him and his wife in Miami, Florida, just to get the US authorities scrambling around. Did he manage to get in? How did he manage to get in? I thought he was refused. Basically, he's winding them up. That's possible. He could have also put it out there just to get people to go, but he put out footage. So clearly this report's wrong. He was in America. Now, it was strange, and I do remember thinking at the time that when he put out that footage, how come he didn't go to the Daniel Dubois Trevor Bryan fight? Because obviously that's a Queensberry fighter fighting for a WBA regular world heavyweight championship. You would have thought Tyson would have been there to show some kind of support for Daniel Dubois, but he didn't do that. Hey, I don't know, maybe him and Daniel don't get on. Maybe that's possible. So maybe this report is complete hocus pocus. But ultimately, if it's true and he was refused entry, I mean, that seems to be an ongoing thing at the minute. Apparently, people like Ben Davison was refused. People like Kugan Cassius was recently refused as well. Now, whether or not this Daniel Kinahan fella has got links to crime and drug running and all that kind of stuff, I have no idea. I wouldn't know. But does that mean Tyson Fury is a criminal? Does that mean Kugan and Ben Davison and Matthew Macklin and anybody else, does that mean that they're criminals? Why would they be refused entry for? Because again, Tyson, if he was refused, you would imagine he was only going over there to have a holiday. He's not going over there to earn money. He's going over there to spend money. Listen, I don't know. I really don't know. But, I mean, hopefully it ain't true. Hopefully it ain't. But if it is, I mean, that will tell you that something big is coming in the world of boxing. The US Treasury sanctions on the businesses for Daniel Kinahan, none of the businesses that were mentioned had anything to do with boxing. Now, subsequently, because of that, MTK Global, they have now closed their doors. Bob Arum has been squealing like a canary about Probellum and all that kind of stuff. We're never going to work with Probellum and nobody should work with Probellum and all that kind of stuff. Boxer have apparently got their fighters to sign waivers to say that any money that is paid to fighters is not going to go to MTK or Probellum or anything like that. Again, allegedly, we don't know if any of that's true. Boxing seems to be under the spotlight. People are clearing their house, if you like. So anyway, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Is it true? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because I said usually when Tyson Fury's on holiday, he's posting footage after footage after footage. He only did that one, and maybe he did it just to wind up the US department. Maybe. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? And by the way, it would be a shame because apparently Tyson Fury now owns property in America. So what's he going to do then? So if he can't get into the US, what's he going to do? He's bought something that he can't access. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you on the next video.